What's good, YouTube? It's Sir Rome of Raw Raw, and today I'm here with my boy,
Troy.
and we're just gonna do a little back and forth banter. Gonna get used to this podcast type style. So, I'm gonna ask him some questions. He's gonna ask me some questions, and we'll just go from there. Do you want me to start? You want me to give you a question first, or how you want to
Go
do it?
ahead.
Okay, I got a question. I was listening to something talking about this the other day, and I was like, I feel like Troy's gonna have a good answer for this one. So, my question to you is, how do you feel about apologizing?
Apologizing is a necessity. You have to apologize for things. It's not one of those things that I really have a heavy opinion on one way or the other. It's hard. Giving an apology is hard a lot of the time. Um, but it's not really one of those things that I can't do or I don't want to do. If I'm in the wrong, I'll admit it.
Okay, I'm gonna dig a little deeper on this. All right, so do you think when somebody says, "I'm sorry that you feel this way about something," is that an acceptable apology?
I've used it. I've used that before, and I would like to say that's acceptable. Um, but again, I'm a hypocrite. If we go back to the last episode, I'm a hypocrite, and I can do things that other people can't. But no, that is not an acceptable apology, unless I do it.
So, like,
What
okay,
about you though?
me personally, I think apologizing is definitely hard. That's no question about it. To apologize to somebody, especially if you feel like you didn't do anything wrong, it's one of the hardest things to do, like, especially in like relationships for some reason. But I do think it's acceptable to say, "I'm sorry that I made you feel this way," or "I'm sorry that you feel this way." If somebody do it to me, I still think it's acceptable, just because, like, a lot of times, man, it's not necessarily what you did or said that's wrong. It's just the way somebody took what you said that's wrong. So it's like, I didn't call you fat or anything like that, but you're taking it like I'm calling you fat when I'm just saying, man, that shirt's big.
Now,
Sorry you feel.
I see what you're saying with that, because it's hard to always get your point across
Yeah.
whenever you're talking to somebody. I don't have some kind of master's degree in English, and so I just everything that I say, I know what I mean, but the other person doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's the majority of apologies.
Yep. It's always
Is
where
is
it
I
goes.
didn't mean something, but that's how it came across.
Who do you think is in the right in that situation? Like, scratch the apology part, but like, do you think the person who took what you said and got offended is right, or do you think the person who said something and offended somebody, even though it wasn't an offensive thing, is right?
Everyone is a case by case basis, because if you said something and you meant it one way, but the way that you said it doesn't convey it, then obviously you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
But you also have to be able to read context for what somebody says. So if somebody took what you said a different way,
It's tough. I agree
it's
with you.
tough.
It's case by case.
It's case by case.
It is.
Because at any moment, the person that took it the wrong way could be in the wrong. The person that said it the wrong way could be in the wrong. Or you could both be in the wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I think we're looking at it in such a good way that it's not so hard on us either way.
in the heat of a moment, though.
Yeah, yeah. But the people that are offended, and then they always think them being offended is boundaries for an apology. I think they're the people who take it the hardest and make it the hardest, because, like, at the end of the day, I'll apologize if I offended you, and then if you offend me, I don't care if you don't apologize. If you say, I necessarily wasn't trying to offend you, in my opinion, that is an apology in itself. I didn't say this to offend you. I wasn't trying to offend you. That works for me, but a lot of people, it don't work. A lot of people, it hurts them.
The apology has to go both ways, though. A lot of the times,
Yeah.
it's from the person that said it. I apologize for not stating it clearly, but then from the person that mistook how you said it, it could also be on them.
Yeah.
So all you have to do in those situations is say, "I'm sorry that you took it that way," and that person say, "I'm sorry I I took it that way.
Yeah, or I responded to it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's funny that it's that hard to get along with people.
Well, what's funny is that you could be upset with somebody, and then it just both of you apologize and it's done.
Yeah, that is funny too. That the apology can end the biggest of arguments.
Yeah, you just both say you're sorry, and then you just sweep it under the rug and move on.
When you were a kid, did your mom make you say sorry, and then if she felt like you didn't say it in a good enough way, she's like,
Yeah.
I always thought that was so funny.
Yeah, how do I know how to be sincere with this? First of all, I'm being forced to say it, so
yeah,
it's not going to be genuine. Even whenever you tell me, "Hey, you need to say it like you mean it," I don't mean it. I'm never going to mean it because I'm not sorry for this. This is a forced apology, so I can't. You want me to act?
bro.
All you're doing is teaching me to act right now.
You explaining that shit so good because as a kid, man, you really go through that shit where you like, bro, I'm gonna apologize because you making me apologize, but I'm not sorry. So now, and then you making me apologize over and over and over again because it's not good enough for you.
The sorry in my heart is sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's how I mean it. But then whenever they say, I'll say it like you mean it, then I have to be theatrical with it.
Yeah.
Hey, just so you know, I'm really sorry. That's acting.
Yeah,
I still don't mean it.
Then it starts coming off real sarcastic.
Yeah, then it's sarcastic.
Yeah. I think that's what creates really sarcastic people is people who don't want to do what somebody's making them do. So their response is to just be sarcastic about this shit.
I'm going to say it the way that you want me to, but I'm still not going to mean it.
Yeah. You walk away I still don't give a fuck. You know?
Yeah.
That's funny, though.
I tricked him.
Yep. That's so funny.
That idiot.
It really, I think that's one of those things that really sat with us even since we were kids. And it just, you become an adult and it still bothers you you got to apologize because the way people make you apologize.
See, but that's one of those things where it's so fake.
Yeah.
It's your parent knows it's fake. Whenever they're telling you to do it,
Yeah.
they know that it's a fake apology.
Yeah.
And so I don't understand why they're training you to be this little fake person.
Yeah.
Hey, say it like you mean it. I don't. I never will. I'll do it to appease you. But they're just teaching you. I guess it's like this. They're teaching you to be fake in society.
Yeah.
But what does that do?
It's a good lesson because at work and stuff, you got to be fake when you're talking to random people.
You're getting paid.
Yeah. It's a good lesson.
Look, if you pay me, I'll be fake.
Yeah.
If you give me money, I'll be as fake as can be.
Yeah.
Depending on how much money.
Yeah.
But outside of work, I don't think that you should have to be fake like that.
Yeah.
Just like with not liking somebody.
Oh, you are the king of this.
No, it's just I don't feel like if you like somebody or if you don't like somebody, that you should have to pretend that you do. If you don't like somebody, why do we, let's just say it's somebody that you're related to. You don't like your cousin.
Yeah.
You go to a family thing, and everybody's like, oh, well, you have to be nice to your cousin. Why? I don't like him. Why would I want to pretend that I do? It's fake. It makes me feel dirty.
I'm on the other side on this one. I don't agree with him on this because sometimes it's somebody that somebody else cares about. Say, for instance, it's your girlfriend's. Let's just say it's your girlfriend's brother or your wife's brother or whoever. Mm-hmm. And they love this person, right? They love them. And they bring them around. They want them around you. I don't think it's okay to just be a dick to that person because they're not your guest. Or they're not.
No, but if they are your guest, so who is this? It's your wife's brother,
and she brings them to the house.
It's fine. Your wife loves her brother. That's understandable.
Yeah.
But why should I have to like my wife's brother?
I don't think you should like them. That's the thing. I don't think you have to.
Why should I have to pretend if I don't?
You don't even have to pretend to like them. You just have to be friendly. Is what I think it is.
No,
you have to be It's common courtesy. That's what it is. They're at your house. They're already uncomfortable.
What is common courtesy but being fake?
Yeah, and that's what you. But sometimes you have to be fake.
If I'm getting paid, I have to be fake.
I don't think.
See, it's society that put these standards on it. Okay, if it's my wife's brother coming to my house,
yeah,
it's my house.
Yeah.
So I have to in my comfort zone where I feel the safest in my little egg, I have to be uncomfortable by pretending to like this person. Whenever I don't.
This is where I think you mess up because if you don't make that person feel comfortable, then what comes from it is your wife being pissed at you or your girlfriend being pissed at you because now you made her brother feel weird, and that's the reason you have to fake it.
He should be a better person, and I like him. I don't just not like people for no reason.
All right, so we had technical difficulties per usual. This is gonna be a normal thing for us, but we're talking about faking liking people because our significant other likes them or loves them or whatever. And Troy felt strongly about this, so
we all have to do it for some reason. But I feel like it all ties back in to social obligations, right?
yeah.
We're always obligated to do things because it's a societal norm.
You just gave me a good topic. I'm glad you said that. No, you can finish what you said. I just got excited.
I just don't believe in them. It seems like everybody else in the world believes in a social obligation, but I don't. And I don't think you should have to. Like, just because it's the thing that you're supposed to do doesn't mean that it's the thing you have to do. It's just like pretending to like people.
Yeah.
It's just like if your wife's cousin's having a birthday party that I've never met, I'm socially obligated to show up.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to show up with my wife.
Yeah.
I don't know this person. I shouldn't have to get them a gift.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Speaking of that, I'm glad that my girlfriend's friends are also my friends. Like, I knew them before I knew her. So when we go places, it's not weird like that. Like, we went to a birthday party yesterday, and the person's birthday, I've known them since I was 3. She went to high school with them, played in the band with them, so we both know them like well. So it works out because it's just like a bunch of friends get back together. It's not that weird thing where you have to go somewhere and then you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get dressed and go here. But that's not my topic. I gotta get topic camera on me because I know how Troy feels about this shit. Okay, Troy. So, how do you feel about holding the door for people or people holding the door for you?
First thing, I don't even know how you got on that topic.
Because of social obligation to some people to hold the door.
People that hold the door, if you're not right behind them, kind of douchebags. So, it's fine. If they're right in front of me and they hold the door open for me, I'll walk through with a quickness. But if I'm like 10 feet away, there's 2 things that are going to happen right here. Either one, I have to be inconvenienced and I have to adjust my pace to go quicker to show them, because everybody does that. You hold the door open for somebody, they're far away, and then they do that little shimmy to speed up to show you like, hey, just so you know, I'm not a douchebag. I'm hurrying up because you're holding the door. So I have to change what I'm doing to accommodate for you, or I have to keep at my own pace, which is the pace I want to keep, and then I'm the douchebag.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I always think this is the funniest shit because Troy he really gets bad about this shit.
Don't hold the door for me if you see me in public.
I think it's so funny because he really thinks you holding the door for him is the person holding the door is a dick.
They're a dick.
But they're being nice. They're holding
They're
the
not
door.
being nice. I have to change my pace to not be the dick in this situation. And that's a dick move to make me change my shit so I'm not a dick.
I've been thinking about this one for a while, and I feel like the reason that it upsets Troy so much is because Troy is a slow-paced person.
I have one speed.
He only goes one speed.
It's a natural
He
speed.
never speeds up. He don't speed up when he's driving. He don't care if we got to be somewhere faster. He ain't going to speed up. If he's walking, if somebody says, hey, grab me that tape measure, I'm over here struggling, I'm holding something, it's not going to make him walk faster.
I have been told by every boss I've ever had, I have no sense of urgency. And I don't. Not really, nothing's that urgent. If you think about it. Maybe life and death stuff. But, like, if I was driving an ambulance, I feel bad for them.
You could never.
I'd say, you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there at a good speed.
Bro, if I rode with you and you drove an ambulance, I would literally have a fucking aneurysm, bro. I would lose my mind. You might have been the cause of half of my stress in the last 2 years. Now that I think about it, but just to counteract him, I don't think you're a dick for holding the door. I do see what he's saying, and I think it's hilarious because he makes
There's
he
a
makes
distance.
sense.
There's a safe distance to hold a door, and it's not a far distance. You have 5 feet. If I'm within 5 feet of that door, hold it open for me. If I'm more than 5 feet away, just move on. Go in.
I think the reason I don't think the person's a dick because if I hold the door for somebody, I don't expect them to pick up their pace. It's not gonna piss me off if they keep walking slow. I'm holding the door for a reason.
There's still a dick in that situation.
If I'm in the rush, I ain't gonna hold the door for you because I ain't got time to hold the door for you. But if I ain't got shit going on and I hold the door for you, I don't expect you to pick up your pace and start walking fast to get to the door. But I know what he's saying because, like he said, you feel like you're obligated to pick up your pace when somebody holds the door for you. So I think it's hilarious.
I had to change of heart, by the way.
What's that?
So in the middle of recording this, I just thought about something else.
Okay.
If my hands are full, hold the door. If I have my hands full,
I should have countered with that.
That's an acceptable thing to do. Hold the door for me. Even if I'm far away, I'm not going to speed up. I'm not going to be a douchebag in this situation. But if my hands are full, you may hold the door.
Dude, I should have countered.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. But that shit's funny. If you know Troy, you know he fucking hates when people hold doors. He really thinks they're dicks for that.
Well, it's just like people in traffic. So, people try and do the nice thing in traffic. And all that they do is mess it up.
Yeah.
So if we come to a 4-way stop, and you stop first.
You go first. Yeah.
Don't sit there. And then I have to sit there, and then I'm trying to wave you along, and then you flash your lights at me. No. Don't be nice in traffic.
I'm going to take it to more of an extreme than the 4-way stop. I hate when people are on like a main road, a highway, and they're trying to let somebody turn out of like a side road in the middle of traffic. Like, bro, just go. They're going to get out when they get out. But for you to stop and hold this whole side of the line up for somebody, and then the person don't know they're supposed to be going because they don't expect you to stop for them.
All that does is mess up traffic.
It does.
If you try and be nice in traffic, all it does is mess it up. Never be nice.
I agree. That one, I 100% agree.
And don't hold doors either.
Nah.
Unless my hands are full, then I'll let you hold
the door for people. We're in the South. We are polite people. Hold the door, man. You're going to run into some Troys who think you're a dick, but you're going to run into a lot more people who appreciate you for holding the door. Hold the door. Don't hold the door.
Unless somebody's hands are full, then hold the door for them.
But I'm not gonna lie, his logic is not bad on that. It's not a bad logic. I'm just gonna still hold the door. So maybe I'm the dick in that scenario.
I'll hold the door too.
So after all of that, you actually hold the door still?
Don't do it for me, though. I'll hold the door because people will change their pace. Good. Speed up. I'm not changing my pace, and I don't want to be a douchebag, so don't hold the door for
Hypocrisy. I love it. I love it.
I'm nothing if not consistent.
Do you have any questions for me, or do you want me to throw some more stuff out there?
Really the only thing that I was thinking about coming into today was inviting yourself to things.
Yeah. Which this is funny. This is funny to me.
How do you feel about it?
Okay. I personally don't care if people invite themselves to my things. I don't care. I'm not one of those people that's like, nah, so-and-so can't come. I think once in my life, I told somebody, like, hey, don't let that person come. And that's because they were a real fucking dickhead. But besides that, I'm cool with people inviting themselves. But I don't invite myself to things ever. I literally never do it. I never will. And I won't even, drop the hint, you sure I can't come?
That sounds fun.
I don't drop no hints.
So what's the difference between somebody else doing it to you and you doing it to somebody else?
I don't think it's bad that people invite themselves. I don't think it's a bad thing.
So why don't you do it?
Because I don't like going. If you don't want me there, I don't want to be there. So that's why I don't
know that you're not wanted.
Because you didn't invite me. No, invite me. If you want me to come, invite me. Otherwise, I'm not showing up.
Well, what if it's not even a planned thing? What if it's trying to make something?
Like what?
Like, hey, why don't I come over to your house for dinner tonight?
I'm telling somebody that?
Yeah, like that's not a planned thing.
I would never.
It's not like a party.
You just plan for somebody to cook dinner for you.
We can order pizza.
I would never do that.
How is that bad?
That's inconveniencing people, bro. They might not have been planning. What if their house is dirty as fuck? Now they got to run home, clean
First
up.
of all, they shouldn't have a dirty house.
It happens.
Don't have your house dirty.
See, he don't understand this because he don't got kids. If you got kids, your house is gonna be fucking dirty.
I've seen them
all the time.
I've seen those
kid.
I've seen the kid houses.
It's gonna be dirty.
I know what they look like.
Yeah, and so you tell him, hey, why don't I come over and eat dinner at 5 o'clock? Say you say it at 5. Now I gotta rush home, clean the house, and then Troy's the kind of person, man. If he tells you he gonna be there at 3:30, that motherfucker coming at 3. So now you know you gotta go even faster.
I tend to do that.
He does that. So
I don't want to be late. I'd rather be a little bit early than a little bit late. But I can help you. You know, if I show up a little bit early, I'll help you set some stuff up. I'll help you clean up some.
I will say Troy is a very easygoing person. If he comes to your event, he's not one of those people that's gonna trip. So I understand. I don't understand because I don't know why the fuck Troy does it. But if it is gonna be somebody, I would hope it will be somebody like Troy and not somebody like one of these picky people that's like, ugh, why is this like this?
No, it's just trying to make good friendships.
So yeah, me personally, I'm never gonna invite myself to any event. I don't care if Bianca's invited. If they don't invite me, I ain't going. I mean, it's just how it is. Unless Bianca comes to me personally and says, hey, they asked me, did you want to come? Otherwise, I'm not going. But obviously, my boy here has a difference in opinion. So let's see what he thinks about this.
It's just how you build friendships, you know? Like, it's, if somebody's doing something, it doesn't even matter what you're doing. You just be like, hey, why don't we do dinner tonight? That's not really inviting yourself somewhere.
But are you saying, why don't I come over to your house and we do dinner? Or
it doesn't matter.
If you
want to do it at your house, then sure, we'll do it at your house.
Man.
Hey, why don't you have a barbecue tonight? I'll bring some. I'll bring some potato salad.
Especially if you say tonight, that is insane. If you let's have a barbecue.
People
tonight.
are bad at planning things. You gotta just get it in and get it done.
I could see if you said like this weekend and it's like Tuesday.
That's fine.
That's better than hey. Why don't you?
All of it's fine. Because either they can accept or decline. They'll just say, you know what? Yeah, let's have a barbecue tonight. In which case, good times are coming.
But see, this is the funny thing about Troy. Troy presses your hand. He wants to see what you're gonna say. And if you say yes, he doesn't let you turn it to a no after that. You've already said yes. I'm gonna grill this weekend. So now every day when you see Troy, he's gonna say, hey, so this weekend we still on? Still grilling?
Yeah, what time?
What
do I need to bring?
I already bought the pork chops, so yeah, you can't say no.
I already bought my stuff. Well, that's just don't say you're going to do something if you're not going to. If I say I'm going to grill this weekend, why don't you come by? I'm not going to change my answer. Even if it rains, I'm not going to grill.
But what if like people, man, shit comes up, shit pops up. People have lives, they got shit going on. People can change their mind.
Make commitments and stick to them. If you commit to something, you're committed. There's nothing more important. Unless you go to the hospital, I guess. But other than that, you know, it's like, oh, my kid had a bad day. Well, bring your kid to the barbecue and we'll feed them some pork chops and they'll cheer right up.
This is coming from the person who can't stand kids. And if your kid's having a bad day and you bring them over there, it's going to ruin Troy's day. But he wants you to bring the kid anyways.
I'm not talking about it's my thing. I'm talking about that's how you do it. You know? First of all, you know, I get it. I'm an understanding person. You know, I know people have bad days, but that's whenever you get around friends. You know, you pop the top on a drink, you have a little grilled chicken in you, and the whole day turns around. You're just denying yourself a good time at this point.
Y'all have to leave a comment letting me know if this dude's insane or not, because this is insanity at its finest.
That's not insanity.
This is insanity. There's no way I'm gonna tell somebody to invite somebody to their house.
I need you to have a barbecue, then I'll come by and we'll just have a good time.
And he's not making this up right now. He has done this at least 10 times. That I know of. He has done this shit. But it does end up being a good time.
It ends up in a good time.
It does end up being a good time. And it's funny because I know he does it now, so now I'll get in his ear and be like, hey, make sure you tell Anthony.
Well, see, we have a story here. We used to have this coworker, and they just started with us. It's probably been like just a couple of weeks. New guy. And he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about having a barbecue here soon, like in 2 weeks or whatever it was. And I made sure he had that barbecue. Every day I was talking to him about that barbecue.
That's where it all started.
And we got there, and we had a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And as a matter of fact, he texted me yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, why don't you come by and have a couple drinks? We could chill and catch up." And I was like, "I'm busy. I'm recording."
You did him like that? Oh, that was today.
Yeah,
I thought you meant tomorrow.
He texted me yesterday for today.
Okay.
I was like, I've got some stuff to do. I was like, how about next weekend?
Oh, so you still gonna hold him to it though?
I'm still holding him to it. He already said it. So next weekend I'll go over there and I'll have a couple drinks and chill. But if you say you're going to do something, then you might as well just do it.
Let me just say, for the audience, I could say so many things about what he just told me, but I'm not gonna say a word. I'm gonna just let it be what it is.
You want to come?
I might come, but I will let it be what it is.
I'll invite you.
I might come.
I mean, he invited me, so therefore,
when I say
I can invite you.
When I say might, there's like 30% chance at best. But
how do you feel about that? If somebody invites you to something, can you invite somebody else?
If it's me you're inviting, then yes, of course. But no, for the most part, you should not invite other people.
But why?
Because
what does it matter?
What they're not expecting them.
That just makes it better.
You can tell Troy don't plan a lot of like events. He just goes to other people's events. Because if you plan shit, that shit can throw your whole everything off, man.
Look, next weekend he's expecting me to come by, have a couple of drinks, and chill out. Right?
I'm bringing Publix burgers.
So if I say, hey, well, you don't even know. Yeah, bring the Publix burgers and then make them grill them.
That's how you get in there. That's how you get in there.
It.
Now you got to cook them because I already brought them. And I was like, oh, I thought it was a cookout. I didn't know it was a. See,
man, you're thinking just like me now. I like the way you're thinking on this.
This guy, man.
Yeah, if you bring the burgers, then we gotta have a cookout. And I'll bring the tater salad, and it'll just turn into a good time.
They got a pool too.
That's why you're allowed to invite yourself to things, because it makes it better.
It's gonna be lit. If it happens, it's gonna be lit.
I mean, if you're lame, don't do it. Like nobody wants a lame person to invite themselves to your thing, like. But if you're a cool guy like us,
yeah,
then I mean, invite yourself to anything because you just make it better.
Yeah. Oh, this guy always swaying me to do horrible things.
Horrible.
That I'm down with.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, I got more questions, but they're not. They're off into a different realm, so I don't know if you want to go with them.
Here's the thing: a conversation doesn't have to be linear.
That is true.
You can jump off at any moment. You can take any exit.
Okay.
And you can always come back or not. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. I just don't know if you want to have the conversation. But I'll ask.
Last time you said that, we had to cut some
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I feel like we got to cut this one too. But I'm going to ask it anyways. We'll see where it goes.
Hey, we're about to record some stuff. It might get cut, though.
Okay. So what do you think about, like, relationships, like, not relationships, but, like, humans compared to, like, a pet? Like, do you treat your pets like they should sleep in the bed with me, like they're your kid?
There are boundaries.
Okay.
So I just recently got a puppy. His name's Kelvin.
This is why I came up with this
He's
question.
the cutest little man I've ever seen. I mean, you know how puppies got them little teeth in the front? They're like this big. He's got them little small teeth. He's so cute. But at the end of the day, Kelvin is my pet. He's also my son. But he has his own bed. He doesn't need to come sleep in my bed. But I had cats before that. Cats aren't allowed in my room. Here's the thing: an animal always naked. Every time they sit down, their little butthole touches it. I don't want a cat to sit on my bed and have their butthole touch my blanket. I ain't doing it.
This is better than I thought it was going to be. This is great.
That's literally the only reason I don't allow animals in my room. Because I know that the cat's butthole is on touch everywhere they sit. And that just kind of grosses me out. It's fine if it's in the living room. But, I don't lay my head down I don't sit at the kitchen table and put my head on it.
So you don't care if they climb up on the kitchen table?
I would rather them not.
Yeah.
Whenever I see it. But at the end of the day, I'm not always there.
True. So they're doing
there's no constant guard.
Yeah.
So a cat might jump up on the table.
Yeah.
You might sit down, leave a little butthole print.
You kind of do have to accept if you have a cat, they're gonna be anywhere anywhere they can get. They're gonna be.
And they're so agile.
Yeah.
And they're so athletic that they can get anywhere.
Yeah. That is literally the reason that I don't have a cat. Not because of me. I'd love to have a cat. But my girl is not going for that shit in the slightest. She is like, no way, no how. But
all animals have pros and cons, though.
Yeah.
So
cats are the best in my opinion.
Cats, they're independent.
Yeah.
You can go out of town and just leave them for a couple days. Just have somebody come check on them for 5 minutes, and your cat will be well taken care of.
Yeah.
A dog,
way more dependent. Oh my God, dogs are awful.
But dogs, I'll say this: as far as the companionship goes,
way
1,000 times better than a cat.
Yeah.
You know, you can feel the love from a puppy.
Yeah, that's why they call it man's best friend.
Man's best friend.
They are very competitive.
Kelvin hits me with them little, and then they call it this too, puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Kelvin hit me with them puppy dog eyes, and then he'll start wagging his tail, and I can feel the love that this little man has for me, right? The cats, I don't feel that.
Yeah, it's a little different. Cats they're very independent, so you know they'll let you pet them and all of that, but they ain't all in your face like that.
Cats are like a roommate.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a dog is like a best friend.
Yeah, I recently got fish, and fish are very easy to have.
Now those are probably worse than cats
but
as far as companionship goes.
No companionship, and also very hard to keep alive. If y'all ever had fish, you know what I'm talking about.
How many fish do you kill?
One, but it hurt my soul, man. But they're just not easy. They're just not easy to keep alive, bro.
Look, I used to raise fish, and I don't know what you're talking about. Mine were so easy to keep
No
alive.
way. There's no way you can.
Bro, I raised hundreds of fish at once. Angelfish.
They never died.
I mean, it does sometimes.
Yeah, they're hard.
But if we just go based on percentages, your percentage is probably higher than mine.
Yeah, but think about like compared to a cat.
I've killed 0 cats.
It's very hard to kill
None.
like a cat or a dog.
Not
fish,
one.
Fish, they're just weirdos, man. They're just not. They're barely even pets.
No, I have probably killed a dog before.
No, we're not gonna go down that. We're not gonna do that. All right, I want to up this topic just a little bit more. We're talking about pets, animals, etc. What do you think about the people who treat their animals like humans?
Oh, that's fine. That's A-okay. You know, if that's what you want to do, then do it in the privacy of your own home.
No, but
don't be all gross around me because I'm just gonna think that you're cringy.
Okay, what about the people who treat like a random animal in a video better than they treat like like, all right, you've seen a video where a person gets killed, and then the next video you see a video where a dog's like out in the cold, and they don't give a shit about the person getting killed, but then when they see that dog out in the cold, they fucking throw a fit and raise charity. And
I'll say this. I have met more shit humans than I have shit dogs.
That's exactly what they say too.
That's what they say.
That's exactly what the people who comment say. That's what they say.
Well, we're also desensitized a lot to
social media.
Well, human suffering.
Yeah.
You know, we see human suffering all the time on every platform.
Yeah.
But you see a dog suffering.
Yeah.
Man, it's you know where it stems from? Those Sarah McLachlan.
You talking about the eye in the arms of an angel?
In the arms of an angel commercials.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That's what taught us. Whenever you see a sad dog, you better start crying.
That's also where the puppy dog eyes come from for sure. Because they would have those dogs sitting there shaking with the eyes.
Oh, that looks so sad.
Yeah. But what about the Africans?
I remember those videos too. There was that dude with the beard. And it was like for a nickel.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can supply water to a whole. Yeah. You was about to say some bullshit.
What's funny about those videos, and I'll say this, they would send out mail.
Yeah.
And they'd say, for a nickel, you can change this kid's life. But they'd send a nickel in the package.
They would send you
a nickel and then tell you for a nickel you could make a difference.
What's funny
so
about
what
that?
am I do? Send the nickel back?
It's such bullshit. Well, I don't know. Maybe African money.
What am I supposed to just pay postage to send them a nickel that they just send me?
They give you the nickel for the postage, and then you.
So now I'm sending them a nickel?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so stupid.
Sounds like a scam to me.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think the people who look at animals above humans. I think it's I think he's right. We're desensitized, but it's still a strange thing when you think about it. Man.
I mean, in real life,
yeah.
Like I just said, I don't let my dog in my room.
Yeah,
you know, he sleeps in a kennel, which crate training is the way to go. I feel bad about it.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I'm not gonna have my house covered in dog pee.
Yeah.
And so he just needs to sleep in his little cage, and
It's funny though because I'm like the biggest animal lover on the planet. I literally do not kill animals, even insect. No, I can't say insects. Even arachnids. I don't kill spiders, reptiles, amphibians. Only thing I'll kill: roaches, mosquitoes, flies, that type of shit. I do not kill animals. I don't harm them, but I still will never like treat an animal the same way I would treat a person. I would never like if I see a turtle in the road, I'm stopping the car. I'm getting out. I'm moving the turtle. But if I had to pick between like running in a house that's on fire and getting a dog or not going in the house because I'm gonna die if I go in there, I ain't going to save no dog. Now if you tell me it's a little old lady in there, she needs help, then I might risk it for the late old lady. I'm not risking it for the dog. That's just me personally.
I ain't risking it for the old lady.
I might if I know
Think
the
about
old
how
lady.
many years she had on me, and I'm gonna cut my life short.
Okay, baby. You're right. You're right about the old lady, by the way. You are 100%.
Old lady. She done lived her life. I'm still in the middle of living mine. I'm not even middle aged yet.
She's gonna get you killed.
Now the baby though.
Yeah.
Now the baby. Huh.
That's tough.
You know what? I think I still love myself more than anybody else. So if there's a risk to it, I'm no hero.
I look at it like this: you can scoop a baby up and you can get out. An old lady.
Scoop a baby up from a fire?
Not like a house fire. Like the house ain't burned down yet.
The house is on fire?
Yeah, the house is on fire.
I ain't going in no house on fire. Maybe if it was my baby, but I don't have a baby.
Okay.
I ain't doing it for my dog.
I was saying, what is a baby dog? Puppy. Little cute
it's a puppy.
Or somebody like shows you a picture of their dog doing the puppy dog eyes, like, like please, he's in there.
That is convincing. But definitely not.
Yeah.
Just collect your house insurance. Your homeowners. Get your insurance money. You know how many dogs you can buy with homeowners insurance?
Me and you are we're on the same page when it comes to this dog thing. I hate to say it, but we are on the same page, man. And it's fucked up. Because I got sad about my fish dying. Like, I was devastated. But at the same time, it still ain't no human. And it still ain't me.
But you don't go in to save a baby?
If I know the person and their baby, and I don't think they can go inside of the house, like if it's, say it's somebody who's just not capable, as capable as me, and I know the baby, then I probably would. I wouldn't have before I had a baby, but now I probably would. I'd probably go in. But I'll tell you right now, well, I'm going to say no, actually, because I have a baby. And since I have a baby...
Yeah, since you have a baby.
I can't die and then not...
Yeah. I have a wife and 2 cats and a dog.
Yeah.
But, I can't give all that up.
But there was a time when I would. I'm also very unathletic now compared to how I used to be. And I don't think I got it in me no more, man. I just don't think I got it, bro.
I mean, single story. As long as you didn't have to run upstairs.
If I gotta like jump over like a beam that fell down and then you're breathing in smoke.
That's only in the movies.
You breathing in that smoke, it's slowing you down.
You just crawl.
You touch that doorknob and it's hot.
Don't touch the doorknob.
Ooh. I don't know. I really do have a soft spot for babies. People, I don't have a soft spot for, but babies I do.
Because you've been desensitized.
Yeah. And also because I'm a person and I feel like you can get it, you can get it like me. So I think that's the problem here. You go out and get it like me, man. This is just what it is. But
well, here's the thing: you shouldn't let your house catch on fire.
Dude, my mom's house. I was at my mom's house like 3 days ago, and she was cooking something on the stove, bro. And I said, "Man, damn, that shit smell burnt as hell." And she was like, "Oh, it's something in this eye. It's just burnt." And then I went in the living room and I was sitting there playing with my baby. And she's like, "Oh shit, blah, 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 blah." I turned around and go in there. It's a damn stove fire like this tall. Right? Mm-hmm. And she's blowing on it. I was like, "You don't blow on fires. You about to make this bitch blow up." Right? So she gets salt and starts pouring it on there. I was like, "Nah, we could use flour. Because, flour is supposed to be like good against fire." So I thought. Because if you ever burn yourself, they say put your hand in flour. No, it's
the particles, man. If you put flour in the air, the fire catches the particles on fire, so you make explosions.
You don't put it in the air, my boy.
I'm just saying, if you go to dump it, there's not going to be particles in the air.
Let me just say this. I put 3 fires out with flour before this.
Yeah, you got lucky,
at my apartment. Literally works.
Or I could be wrong.
Put it out there, puts it out, right? did it at my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't do anything. Literally, did nothing. The flower kind of like burned, and it kept going, and it was getting scary.
You sawdust next time.
Yeah, let's do sawdust. But it got scary, bro. It really got scary. And then, because she was out of salt, or so she thought, but then I went in the cabinet and found a big ass thing of salt, poured it on there, immediately put the fire out. Because I don't know where the fuck their fire extinguisher is, anything. And it burned her stove the fuck up, bro.
See, that's what I was saying. Don't let your house catch on fire.
Yeah.
That was negligence.
Yeah, it was.
You said, I smell something burning.
Yeah.
If there would have been a little bit of investigation, then I bet that wouldn't have happened.
I agree. And
people just need to be more vigilant.
I can't say don't let your house catch on fire. Because you could be asleep. There's so many things that could happen.
You always need to have one adult awake to keep watch and make sure that the perimeters are clear and everything inside is good.
I know people whose house catches on fire, who's caught on fire.
Me and my wife, we sleep in ships.
I actually feel bad for people when their house catch on fire. That's some devastating shit, bro. It really is. And so yeah, I don't agree with him on that at all. I can't even co-sign that shit. But I will say, my mom's house, it was scary. I was like, damn, there's like a real fire going. Like shit. But yeah. I only have one more question for you. If you want to do one more, what do you think? Should we end it?
I'm okay.
Okay. What's the time? I can't see shit. Where we at?
We got 10. We're at 10, so we got 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll give you the intro to it. We'll pause it and then we'll keep going. Okay, so I don't know if you're gonna have an answer for this, so this will be a good time to pause. Is there any conspiracy theory out there that you've clung onto and like believe? Like, is there any of them? There's the moon landing.
Not a single thing, because I don't trust the government.
Wait.
I don't trust anybody.
Wait, hold on. Because you don't trust the government?
I don't trust anybody
Okay.
with any news.
So what
I
about
don't trust the
9/11?
news.
What about 9/11?
What about it?
Do you think
Did it happen?
Do you think it was terrorists?
Who knows? Here's the thing. No matter what it is, there's no way to know the answer.
Moon landing.
And who knows? I'm going to take this all the way back to, the Big Bang. I wasn't there. I didn't see what happened. I don't know what's true. I don't know if the Big Bang's real. I don't know if 9/11's real. I don't know anything. Everything's just been force-fed by the media. So who's to say what's actually true and what's a lie? All I know is the truths around my own life.
That's it. You are a fucking fool, bro. That shit is funny as fuck. Let me think of it.
You don't know anything.
It's just so funny.
Everything that you've ever been taught could either be true or a lie.
Okay, do you believe World War II happened?
I mean, probably. I mean, there are things to help, prove its case.
Oh, I got one. Pyramids.
What about them?
How were they built?
Don't know. If you watch Ancient Aliens, aliens did it. If you listen to the facts, it was all slaves.
But which one? If you had to pick, if you had to really think,
what if it was neither?
All right, so we're talking about conspiracy theories. Troy doesn't. I never knew this about him. I never heard him say a conspiracy, so it makes sense.
I don't trust anything.
You don't trust.
I don't trust anything.
Nothing. There's nothing you can.
There's nothing I witnessed. I can choose to believe it, but at the end of the day, I could be wrong. Like, sure, I believe in the moon landing, yes, but at the end of the day, it could have been faked. I believe that World War II happened, but at the end of the day, who knows?
Okay. Instead of doing that, let's do a game where I'll say pick a side on a conspiracy, and then you have to pick a side.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with 9/11. You think it was terrorists or government? If you had to pick, our government.
I mean, jet fuel can't melt. I'm just kidding. I think it was terrorists, but it definitely could have been the government. I'm torn on this one. I'm torn.
So you're not gonna answer that one.
Who knows on this one? Keep going.
Moon landing.
I believe in that one.
Okay, you think we did land on the moon?
But based on the cameras at the time, they could have faked it. But I believe it. That one's probably true. I'm going to say it's a good 80-20.
Okay. The reptiles in the office, Oval Office.
Don't
got me
believe in
shit.
that.
Yeah, that
Don't
was
believe
kinda,
in that one even a little bit.
that was kind of
If
crazy.
anything, I believe in mole men more.
All right, what about shit? I had a good one, but you made me fucking laugh, bro. Um, the pyramids, aliens, slaves.
I want it to be aliens so bad. I sure wish it was aliens. But it's probably slaves. But if it
Yeah.
was aliens, that'd be cool.
Okay, Illuminati.
I don't believe in this one. Just because everybody thinks it's like all rappers and stuff.
That shit is stupid. That it
doesn't-
always comes.
Why is
up
it always
with-
rappers that are in the Illuminati?
Yeah,
You know?
that does kind of
That just doesn't make any sense
make
to
it
me.
a little ridiculous. That it's,
But if they are real, that's a really good misdirect.
It
And
is.
I like what you guys did with it.
It is. Do you got any conspiracy theory, or have you ever heard of any? I can't think of any more off the top of my head. I mean, I will be able to in a minute, but I'm just trying to think.
Well, so you covered all the big ones. You know? Lizard men.
Yeah.
The moon landing. Conspiracies.
Oh, I got one.
Go
The
for it.
Mandela effect.
I think people are just bad at remembering things. Because I'm terrible at it.
Yeah. Have you seen the one about like the Sinbad and the
Yeah,
Shazam?
Sinbad
Kazam,
being
Shazam.
a genie,
Yeah.
and then the Bearstein Bears,
Yeah.
and all that. I think people just have a herd mentality, and they all have bad memories, and they all get together, and then they're just stupid.
So there was never one of them that you saw that you were like, damn, like that would I could have swore. Like the Luke, I am your father. The No, I am. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen that one, and I like Star Wars. I don't know what he said.
You never. So when you found out he said, "No, I am your father," you never were like, you just like, okay.
That's just 'cause everybody else always said, they did it. Luke,
Yeah.
I am your father. Everybody does that.
Yeah,
That don't mean it's true.
true. I didn't watch Star Wars, so I didn't know.
I've watched it and I don't even know what he says.
It's funny, man, because I just enjoy going down the rabbit hole, and then at the end of the rabbit hole, when I finally get to the end, I'm like, yeah, it was all bullshit. But
Yeah.
it was fun. It was fun while I read it. It was great.
Yeah, it was a
Good
fun
time.
little thing to fill your time, and then you move on, and you're like, who even?
Flat
It's
Earth.
always don't believe that. Flat Earthers. Come on, guys.
Oh,
mean-
I got another one too. But go ahead.
I mean, if you look at the pictures, it's a circle. You know.
I could say so many things to argue this, but I don't believe any of them, so I don't even want to say them.
You know the arguments that are made.
Yeah, but I don't
But you
want to
don't
say it
believe
because
the
I'm fucking
arguments.
stupid.
Yeah. What about the horizon?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
what about
the Earth's real big?
the ice wall in
Come on now. Come on.
dinosaurs?
What about them?
Were they real?
Of course.
Okay.
We see their fossils. Now, did they all?
Wait, hold on. You just had this whole thing about I don't believe.
I'm a hypocrite. but continue.
You said I don't believe
Yeah.
shit unless I saw it myself. You haven't
Yeah.
seen the fossils yourself.
Let's say this. Let's just say you go out in the yard and you do a little digging and you find a little skeleton of a mouse.
Yeah.
I mean, was there a mouse there?
Yes.
Huh.
But did you find the skeleton of dinosaurs or
Somebody else did.
you don't believe somebody else though?
I mean,
you only believe
somebody
what you
says they found something. I'm not just going to be like, yeah, sure you did, loser. I mean, they have the skeletons. If there wasn't one, if somebody was like, hey, I found this skeleton, it's 40 feet tall, and then they had nothing to show for it, okay.
But
Sure.
they can just create. Like it's so easy.
Oh, that
Just-
3D printed one?
You don't have to 3D print.
Bro,
it.
they found these things 100 years ago.
It's so easy.
What are they going to do?
You just build it.
Build it?
Like you can literally cut it out of wood and be like,
I
this
think
is
that. You know what? Let me go to a museum.
You've never even seen one up close. That's the thing. You just believe.
Even
it.
if I did, what am I going to do? A forensic analysis?
It's so weird that you believe this one. I don't understand. I don't understand why this one you believe everybody when they say it, but the rest of them you're like, nah, I don't believe people.
I just choose, I just choose to believe this one. I think that Land Before Time was a good story.
It was.
And I think that it taught a lot of good lessons. And so if I said that never happened and that wasn't real, I mean, think about how many kids would not be upset.
True.
Same with Barney.
True.
You know?
He's a faithful dinosaur.
So if
man.
we condemn dinosaurs, What does that leave for the youth?
Don't you think it's weird though that they like come up with like sounds that this dinosaur made?
Oh, I bet they made some crazy sounds.
I saw some shit where they were talking about like how did they come up like I'm just gonna say a Tyrannosaurus Rex sounded like this, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's just a Jurassic
It's
Park.
a guess. It's a solid guess.
Yeah.
Well, they also didn't know what they looked like. Based on the forensics of it.
The birds.
Now they're birds.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, honestly, that's way cooler.
It is.
Than just some, like, big lizard.
Is it cool? Yeah, it is cool.
A big bird's way cooler than a big lizard.
But it just makes them seem like they're so much lighter if they're a bird. So then it makes me feel like, did they run shit? Because, like, can a bird beat a lion?
I have my own theory now.
Okay, let's hear
New conspiracy theory, guys. They probably were just big lizards. And then over the past 65 million years, they've evolved. And now they're the lizard men running the government.
Okay, what about dragons?
Sick.
Yeah,
dragons
fucking sick.
Definitely not true.
Yeah, that would be so sick.
I mean, the closest you probably got to pterodactyl.
Yeah, pterodactyl's kind of badass.
But I like the idea of. I mean, if anything, a unicorn's probably the closest thing you can get, and that's just because some goofy horse that has a birth defect, or a leprechaun, maybe.
I like this. Ooh, leprechaun.
Yeah, that's probably real.
You think those could be real?
I mean, we're really close to Mobile, Alabama, and we all know that we saw one.
Who all seen the leprechaun? Say yeah.
I have a Christmas ornament of that leprechaun on my tree.
Leprechaun, that shit was funny. That was a good time. That was a good time in life when shit like that was happening.
What was that other video? The How'd your kids?
They climbing in your window.
Man, those were good times.
I'm glad we both knew that was those two went together because they did.
Those two definitely.
They did.
They're brothers.
They hit different for sure. But all right, you got anything else you want to add to this here podcast?
I think that's about it.
I
just came to have a good time and talk.
Bigfoot.
What about him?
Is he real?
I mean, I wear a size 14. So, I mean, if anything, I'm a Bigfoot.
Sasquatch?
But having some Sam Squanch out in the middle of the woods, just living his life, being blurry in every photo, he probably ain't real.
Yeah, I think that one might be bullshit. Yeti, all of that shit. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a Yeti, that might be a little different. You didn't ask about the Yeti.
So the Yeti, you're with the Yeti, just not the Sasquatch.
I mean, the abominable slope, man.
All right, y'all. I think that'll do it for this one. I think we overdid it on this one. We cooked this bitch. But all right, that'll do it for this one. Y'all leave a comment letting us know what y'all favorite part was, so we can try to lean, more towards whatever was the funniest sections. And besides that, y'all can suck it easy.